Good morning, sober friends. Welcome back to One Sober to Another. I'm Wayne and I'm an alcoholic. If you're not sober, now's your chance to get some tools that can help you along your way. Today's daily reflection for September 9th, 2020, opening new doors. Let's go. The promises, are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84. The promises talked about in this passage are slowly coming to life for me. What has given me hope is putting step 9 into action. The step has allowed me to see and set goals for myself in recovery. Old habits and behaviors die hard. Working step 9 enables me to close the door on the drunk I was and to open new avenues for myself as a sober alcoholic. Making direct amends is crucial for me as I repair relationships and behaviors of the past. I am better able to live a sober life. Although I have some years of sobriety, there are times when the old stuff from the past needs to be taken care of, and step 9 always works when I work it. Now, I'm pretty sure if you've ever been to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting or seen any kind of recovery movie like 28 Days or something of that nature, you always hear something like, "It works if you work it." Well, it's absolutely true. It does work if you work it. And step 9 has to be visited along with the other steps on a continual basis. If we stay stagnant and just think because we worked the steps or worked a recovery program or did certain things in order to get sober, we can let it go and we are sober for life and everything's super and everything's going to be great all the time. That's not true because, old habits and behaviors do die hard. Sometimes I find myself more in the mentality of as I was when I was an active alcoholic, and I have to utilize step 9, making amends, in order to bring myself back to reality and make myself whole again so that my sobriety is not in jeopardy. Like we talked about in the daily reflections a couple days ago, the threats to sobriety. I also told you about the woman that I had some issues with at work, and I was able to utilize step 9 as well as step 10, which we'll get to next month. But for now, it's continued to take personal inventory, and I had to promptly admit when I was wrong. So there was a lot of things working there. But the promises do come true as long as we work for them. There's nothing happens without action, especially to maintain a sober lifestyle. For me, I just can't sit still and accept that, the few things I did in the past is going to protect me now. I have to continually dig into that treasure chest of tools in order to maintain my serenity and stay in the direction that I want to be, because being the drunk that I was definitely was almost not survivable. But next, it was just that. It was just surviving. And it was just living day to day in order to get that drink, in order to get that drunk or high or whatever your case is. And step 9 allows me to go beyond that by making direct amends wherever it's possible. Step 9 allows me to see and set goals for myself in recovery. If I didn't set goals each day that I intended to meet, then I would still be in that case of just waiting, just expecting things to happen. Well, if you've been around a hot minute, you know that nothing happens without, you actually actively seeking it. You can actively seek your drunk, or you can actively seek, that next great thing to keep you high or to keep your endorphins going. Or you can place it into something different that your endorphins can still be fired up in the same way. And that's, giving freely of yourself. For me, that's what it means anyway. Digesting some of the stuff that I'm looking at, because it's important to digest it and then give it back. Definitely not going on America's Got Talent or any show like that in the near future. Haha. So, what does step 9 mean for you? Drop your comments below. We just can't sit idly by as active alcoholics, or as you were, as sober alcoholics. And even if I have so many years, or even so many days, depending on your case, step 9 is critical, because every day something is going to come up in your mind. And especially as you get more time in sobriety, that you're going to have to address. Are you going to address them blindly or just dismiss them? Chances are that's probably not a great idea. Using step 9 will allow you to directly go after those things that are weighing you down and that are on your mind and that you need to clean up. Our side of the street, there's a reason why they run consecutive like that. And every day that I'm sober, I can remember new things. And that's based off of, I shut my mind off at a very early age and started just saturating it with alcohol. And as those days grew longer and the years went by and everything else, I stayed stuck in that age. So in theory, I'm 4.5 years old. In theory, I started drinking super heavy around the age of 16. And then I didn't stop until just 4.5 years ago. And there's a lot of stuff I got to learn. And I'm going to learn it in sobriety. And I'm not going to, regret the past nor shut the door on it. But when those things do creep up, I have to address them as immediately as possible in order to protect my sobriety. And, with opening new doors, you have to not ignore them. Just go after what you want to go after and get it done. Clean your side of the street again, and just protect yourself. Protect what you've earned, your sobriety, and you can either dive back into the past and get stuck in it, or utilize the steps in order to achieve a greater you. Make sense? I think today I kind of overshot that a little bit, but hopefully you got the point. I hope you have a good day. I hope that you're able to get what you want today and use action in order to do it. Live in sobriety, live in the moment, live life on life's terms. Life's a garden, you dig it, and these bugs are kicking my butt today, and I will see you in the next one. You have a very good day. Bye.